Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from KillerReviews.com. So, this is very exciting stuff here. Our head writer, Gregmo Roberts, who's been with the website for almost 10 years now, he got an advanced screening of Mad Max Fury Road. And it's kind of funny, I had spent over an hour yesterday researching Fury Road, and I was going to make a video called, what can we expect from Mad Max Fury Road? Because I won't be able to see it for another few days. So I spent all this time writing, up all these notes about the movie. I researched the director, the writers, and this morning I wake up and the head writer, Gregmo Roberts, has a review for us. So the review is live right now at KillerReviews.com. But I thought it'd be fun if we read the review together. I haven't read the review yet. He told me he liked the movie, so I'm going to read the review here on the live here while I record the video. It's kind of a long review. This is not normally how I do movie reviews on YouTube, but it's the best we can do right now. Okay, so this is from Gregmo Roberts' review. If I was forced to pick just one film to watch this summer, it wouldn't have superheroes, dinosaurs, or Tom Cruise hanging outside a taxiing plane. Nope. My film would include an apocalyptic future full of car chases and carnage. In short, my pick would be Mad Max Fury Road. Of all the reboots the Hollywood system has churned out over the past 2 decades, none had me more excited than another Mad Max film. The original series was uneven at best. Mad Max, 1979, was an Ozploitation film that was never really as good as the schoolyard circles made it out to be. And I actually really like that movie. And Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome was an uninteresting attempt to bookend a trilogy, but there in the middle of the franchise was Mad Max The Road Warrior from 1981, full of the best car action sequences ever put on film at the time. The Road Warrior was a marvel of filmmaking. I should have drank some water, my mouth is all... Ugh. Director George Miller gave us a heart-pounding chase film that defined description. It was arguably Mel Gibson's best film, sorry Braveheart, and even 30-plus years later, the action holds up in even best some of the bigger budget CGI messes that are now all too commonplace. It took Miller 3 decades to put another Mad Max film together. This time, Mel Gibson tags out and gives way to actor Tom Hardy, who embraces the title role. In this stellar entry, Max and a Ferosa, Charlize Theron, inappropriately team up against a common enemy. Blah, 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 blah. It talks about the enemy. While looking for a safe haven in the Green Place, Immortan Joe... While looking for a safe haven in the Green Place, the journey will be long and torturous, full of tyrants, aka war boys, whose only objective is mayhem. They will race through the dune sands of the barren lands and at breakneck speeds, initiating crashes, explosions, and some of the best damn action ever put to film. You guys, this guy, Gregmo Roberts, let me just put this in perspective. He watches like 50 movies a month. He goes to 2 or 3 film festivals every year. He sees every fucking movie like a year before most people do. This guy loves Mad Max Fury Road. With the Furious movies being the best example of late of films that are only interesting in the new and inventive ways to race and crash a car, I feared that Mad Max film might be 2 hours of repetition of things we have seen before. But director George Miller is a master stroke behind the camera, and he has put together maybe the best action film in the last 25 years. It is loud, it is outrageous, it is relentless. It is relentless in its sequences. Tom Hardy, we're more than halfway done. Tom Hardy ends up being the perfect choice to succeed Mel Gibson in the title role. And Charlize Theron, in her Terminator arm, add a female roughness and independence only seen in exploitation or Tarantino films. Miller has been quoted that the idea that derived Fury Road was Alfred Hitchcock's notion about making films that can be watched anywhere around the world without subtitles. Well, that is exactly what we have here. There is dialogue in Fury Road, but the film will never be mistaken for a David Mamet film. Miller does all his talking with RPMs, and the result is pure brilliance. We can't remember the last time we sat quiet in our seats in sheer awe of the spectacle that was being played out in front of us. But that is exactly the experience undertaken. Usually, an usher spends the time between screenings sweeping up those pieces of popcorn and the piece of popcorn that escaped the sarlacc that are our gaping food traps. Woo! I read that fucked up. But under chair was nothing more than the drool that strung from my lower lip as I feasted on the entertainment of demented octane. Woo! Nice sentence, Gregmo Roberts. We have like two paragraphs left. It would be difficult to describe a car chase scene in words. I would love to be skilled and articulately describe the outrageousness of the stunts, most of which Miller has admitted to being practical stunts with very little CGI. That's true, I read that as well when I was researching the film. But how can you give visionary justice to a convoy of super fast moving vehicles hitting a sandstorm at full throttle? You can't. What you can do is ensure you see the film on the big screen. We had the privilege of screening the film in 3D, and the overused format works brilliantly with metal fragments, sand, and fire surrounding our seats and assaulting our senses. See, I wasn't even considered seeing this in 3D. I didn't even know it wasn't 3D. So maybe I'll go see this in IMAX if it's out in IMAX. It is a long, continuous car chase scene that gets better and better as it rolls along. It is death-defying, and how no one died during filming will remain a mystery to me. The film was so good that I firmly expect talks of a sequel. Hardy has signed on for additional films, but still tingling from the theater experience, I can't but think of how Miller, or anyone else for that matter, might top what was just witnessed. But goddamn, this was so much fun, I hope they try. If I could have picked one film to see this summer, it would be Mad Max Fury Road. What a pick. Wow! Holy shit, right? It's also worth mentioning that, like I said earlier, I researched this movie about an hour, and I read about 3 or 4 other reviews that were this positive and passionate. And everybody mentions the action is absolutely insane. But everybody I've read about online thinks it's one of the best movies of the year so far. So I feel comfortable saying, get your expectations up, be excited. I think you could go into this movie with the highest expectation and still come out satisfied. I am dying of curiosity to see this in 3D now. So, I guess that's it. This is Greg with KillerReviews.com. And if you're new to, me or KillerReviews.com, take the time, please, to check out the website. We've been online for 10 years now. We have a podcast that we do a couple times a month. We have a Twitch channel where we stream video games, and of course the YouTube. We have Killer Reviews movie nights. We have a lot going on over there. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and share the video. It always helps to give a thumbs up, because that helps me get higher in the search engines. So thanks for watching the review, and have an awesome day. Bye.